Happy Sunday morning and welcome back to the channel for my, fourth Sunday morning model cars and coffee. I'm losing count, but that's okay. We haven't had a chance to do a lot of stuff here this week. So Heather and I went away for a few days for our wedding anniversary, and it's been hot for the 9 millionth day in a row. And I know you guys down south and out west are like, hot. But for this pasty northerner, 90s with 90% humidity is brutal. So I haven't had a chance to do a lot of stuff. I did get some stuff painted that I will show you guys. You can kind of probably see it back here. I'll show you guys in another video, and I do have a pile of stuff that I've picked up as far as new to me kits. But we'll do that maybe this week. But for today, I want to show you another crusty, dusty model from the shelf. This is going to be another twofer. So, and this one's pretty cool. I actually was looking around last night thinking, man, what am I going to do next? I have so many options, obviously. So, but I thought this one jumped up at me and said, show me. So, here we are. This, I wish I had a piece of, I don't think it'll fit on this. It might. Is it going to fit on this? Oh, it's just going to fit on this. Awesome. That way I'm not holding on to the thing. Okay. There it is. Okay, so you keen-eyed modelers might recognize this model. This is the Bandag Bandit racing truck, which is the Super Boss, I think is what this one is. This one was the Super Boss. Okay, so this kit was built long time ago. Again, this was probably, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago. And the story with this kit is I was building this as it was out of the box, and I was struggling with the decals badly, and I did not want to buy another kit. So if you're familiar with these decals, there's like stripes and lines that go all over the thing, and painting them on was way beyond my skill level at the time. It probably is beyond my skill level now, to be honest with you. But anyway, and I got frustrated and put this thing back in the box, and it sat. And then, kind of like, the light bulb thing, boom, I had an idea. I'm like, I'm going to turn that thing into a ramp truck. Because my cousins and I were building, we were doing kind of a buddy build, salt flat racers, right? So that's where that comes into play. So let me show you what I did to the truck first, and then I'll show you the car. So the hood still functions. This thing is very, very dusty. So the hood tilts. Got the kit engine in there, the twin supercharged, whatever it is. I'm not a big truck guy. I don't quite remember, but yes, it's a ramp truck running slicks. I figured I would take the wing that was going on the back, and I moved it up to the roof. At the time, my cousin Christian had a Ford dually that had one of those big wings on the roof, like they used to put on in the 70s. And I thought that looked the coolest thing. So I figured that's why I would do that with this. I don't remember. This might be the Extreme Lacquer Gray. But I can tell you it has no clear coat over it. That was back in the day before I was clear coating stuff. So anyway, I did modify the exhaust because the exhaust did come down and go this way, and I thought there's no way a guy is going to want to step over that if he's, you know, using it as a work-ish truck, right? So I shortened it, and it just comes down here. Now, the bed, this is the coolest part, I think. The bed is made of balsa wood. So I went to Hobby Lobby, got a sheet of balsa wood, and then I got some wooden, whatever this is. I don't even remember what size this is, but this is like wooden stick. You can buy it at Hobby Lobby. You know, you can build doll houses, stuff like that out of it. So I made the surround because of flatbed. It would have rails, but again, I did the best I could at the time, right? So I made sides for the flatbed. I don't remember what this silver box is. I really don't. But I thought it's going to have a winch with a hook, right? So I dug through some old jewelry that Heather had, and I found a chain with a clasp on it, and I set it up so it looks like it's got the pull chain there. And then I thought, okay, it's going to need controls. So the control box is there. The pins are still hanging out the bottom of it. I could have done a better job snipping those off. That's hilarious. Okay, so a rollback has 3 levers. One to move it back and forth, up and down, that kind of stuff. So those are pins. Those are like out of Heather's sewing kit. I just snipped them, but not short enough, obviously. This plastic box was, I think, like a battery box or something out of another big truck kit. But so it's got the levers, it's got the chain, it's got everything that it needs to haul the salt flat racer. Now let's do the switcheroo here. And you know what I'm just noticing? That apparently that truck doesn't need mirrors. That truck should have had mirrors on it, but it doesn't have mirrors. I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway, maybe I was thinking it needed to be streamlined because it was a hot rod ramp truck. I don't know. Anyway, so here's the salt flat racer. This is the Studebaker, AMT Studebaker double whatever it is kit. Could be built stock. It gave you the option, you could chop the top, which I did. It's got the double whammy dual. Come on. Okay. This is an old kit. We don't have to be super delicate with it, but we do want the hood to come off. There it is. Good grief. Okay, this is painted with just the tester's white. Again, no wet sanding, no clear coating. The decals are laid right on top of it. You can even feel the ridge. Those are Slicks decals. They were decals that I had. I don't even remember why, but I thought those were perfect for a salt flat racer. The moon discs were in some sort of a kit that I had. I don't even remember. Those are just hand painted with the old tester silver. I did wire the parachute, but that's as far as it went. Zero detail there. Well, I did add, I added a fuel lines going to, let's see if I can just hold this up for you. Fuel lines going into the blowers and then into the fuel injection there. I wired it with that old shiny beading wire. So yeah, that's basically it. Obviously I didn't want to do any trim. I thought this thing would be completely whited out. And I picked white because I know salt flat racers are covered in salt. And I didn't know how to do that. So actually I still don't. I need to teach myself some weathering techniques. I really do. But anyway, so there it is. That is the salt flat and hot rod ramp truck combination. This thing sits up. Some of you guys have been in my rooms, and I've done a tour as well on video. There's a shelf that sits up there that has big trucks and miscellaneous stuff. It's always up there. For you guys that are like, what the heck, we wanted to see what was up with the thumbnail model. I didn't want to put this on there, although I could have. But I thought that'd be funny. It's a squished model that I have for a monster truck thing that I've got up there. Maybe I'll show that in an upcoming model, Cars and Coffee. I've got an old monster truck model I did that's got 4 squished older models underneath it. So, but anyway, there you have it. That's this week's model, Cars and Coffee. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. One thing that I want to say, unrelated to this, I did finally start my own Facebook group, the Blue Ox Model Shop. So if you go over to Facebook and you look up the Blue Ox Model Shop, you'll find a new Facebook group. Yes, I am behind that. And please join. I would love to see all you guys come in there and show off your stuff. It's not just cars. It's open to all genres of modeling. You know, cars, tanks, planes, ships, Gundams, figures, sci-fi, anything you guys want to show. As long as it's scale model related, I would love to see it. So yeah, go check it out if you've got Facebook. And I think that's it for today. So thank you very much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thank you to everybody that's tagged in the description of my video. Go check all of those guys out. They would really appreciate it, as I would. And I will see you in the next video, hopefully this coming week. See ya.